Hello and welcome back to another one of my videos, and today we're going to be taking a quick look at my own Volkswagen Golf GTD. It's a 2015 model. It's the Volkswagen Golf Mark 7, and this particular Golf I've had for about 2 months now. The GTD is powered by a 2-litre 4-cylinder diesel engine producing about 184 horsepower. It's the same engine you'll find in like a Skoda Octavia VRS, some of the Audi 2-litre models like an A4, A3, those kind of group products that the Volkswagen Audi group produce. First thing to note straight off the bat is the car's relatively, I'd say, a warm hatch more than a hot hatch. It's the diesel variant of the Golf GTI, which is a well-renowned hot hatchback, I guess, since the 70s. The variations and the similarities continue from the GTI to the GTD. So over the decades, the tartan seats and the golf ball style steering wheels harks back to the Mark 1 GTI. That has also continued here in the Mark 7 GTD. The Mark 7 GTI, as you know, will have the tartan seats, which I'll cut away now, and they've kind of got a red piping through it. The GTD comes with a more subdued grey and white tartan fabric, which I actually kind of prefer. It's not as outlandish and ideal for most buyers of this car who are maybe more mature. Maybe it's a business or a company car like this one is for myself, you know, a lot of miles. You don't want something kind of shouting and screaming in your face. I'm not sure if you can hear in the engine, but the car has got a variety of modes. You've got eco, normal and sport, and then on the far right you've got individual, which allows you to customise things like steering, the sound generator through the speakers, a variety of like kind of variations, and make the car a little bit different. However, if I change it as now from eco to individual, there you can go and do things like cornering, rise, air conditioning, etc. There's not too much of a difference. I would just leave it in either individual if you've got it configured up to maybe you want a sporty kind of throttle response but a comfort steering, something like that. I quite like it in sport just in general, just because it sharpens everything up and kind of makes it as exciting as this car can be and make it a little bit different from a standard 1.6 Golf diesel SE or something like that. The car likes to rev up to about 4,000 RPM, which is a nice change for a diesel. As you know, diesels are quite grunty, torquey, like to be low revving. This kind of car, with its sporty setup, likes to be revved out, so when you're joining the motorway or accelerating from junctions, you get a nice wee bit of a throttle grip. Also, I'd like to point out that the car steers really well. Got a nice weighty steering. It is electronically assisted, so when you come to a stop, as we are now, the engine has that start stop, which obviously, as you can imagine, most modern cars cuts out the engine, saves fuel. I quite like it, just primarily because I quite like if you're sitting stationary for a while, you're not hearing the engine rumble, and over the years I've kind of got used to it. It's not the most aggressive start stop, however there is a button just beside the gear selector. You can to deactivate it, hold that in, turns it off, and it's a relatively smooth smooth transition from engine off to engine on, which is a positive because it's not the roughest thing in the world, and that's again makes this kind of Golf all-rounder. I get on average about 50 miles per gallon, 51. Never really dips below 50, 49.8 maybe if you're got all the heated seats on, heated wing mirrors, heated window, a cold winter's day. And this car's done over about 92,000 miles, so it's a very worn-in car for a 65 plate. One of the best things I love about this particular GTI is the spec on it. I know more modern cars have things like lane departure warning, etc. This car is no different. It does have adaptive cruise control. It also has the pedestrian detection, which I think all the Mark 7 Golfs actually have. It's also got things like the reversing camera, so you put it into reverse, the camera pops out of the badge. It's a really cool thing. And it's got the features like all-in electric windows, child lock, ISOFIX in the back. We've got heated wing mirrors, as I mentioned before, heated seats, keyless entry, keyless go, all the kind of gadgets you would want. So the Golf GTD competes with things like the Focus ST diesel, things like the Skoda Octavia VRS I mentioned before, Also like the Seat Leo and FR, all within the Volkswagen group. And then things maybe external like the BMW 120D or 125D M Sport would probably need to be to give you the appearance package, an A3 S-Line 2 litre diesel or an A220 AMG line. That's about it in terms of kind of warm hatches that have got the bigger diesel engine. That's appealing for company car buyers due to the low CO2, high MPG, low insurance costs, low road tax, and the associated benefit kind that's a bit lower that associated with that versus like a GTI or a Golf R. If you wanted the most energy efficient kind of company car friendly Golf, would probably be the electric one or the GTE, just primarily because you've got the assistance electric motor and that gives you something like 50 grams of CO2. Don't quote me on that, but it's something quite low, whereas this is in like 120 odds. And yeah, all in all, quite like the car. Step up from my previous company car, was a Ford Mondeo Estate. Bit more dark steering, you've got a bit more control on the road, and I need to probably drive a Golf R just to compare it, but I have driven at the standard Golf diesels, and it is that little bit notch above, and the little extras in the car make that feel a little bit more special and worth it. So I just want to say thanks very much for watching. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Please give it a thumbs up, share with your friends. If you've not done so already, follow us on Instagram at Cars of Glasgow. Also got a Facebook page you can search at Cars of Glasgow, funnily enough. And yeah, subscribe and hit that notification bell to get more notifications of car videos from this channel. So thanks very much for watching, and I'll see you next video. Ciao!